we are setting up Jungroo. It's called Jungroo Learning. Jungroo is the name of a dog, and that's why we kept it as Jungroo Learning. So that's a story behind it. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to build an it's an intelligent bot that tries to replicate the role of a teacher in identifying the learning gaps of each child in the classroom. Say 2-digit addition with carryover, 2-digit addition without carryover, subtraction with carryover, subtraction with borrow, without borrow, and then with borrow, or whatever micro atomic level concepts that is there. We are trying to identify the learning gaps through technology. Yeah. So basically we are trying to replicate a teacher, and we are trying to build an intelligent bot that can do this and provide these insights to the teacher and provide these learning gaps or these learning level insights to the teacher so that he or she can teach better to their children. Basically provide insights to the teacher so that they can teach better. So that's what we are trying to do. How this started was through the classroom itself, right? In our classroom itself, I come from a technology background, and in my classroom I found it very difficult. I was thinking, like, we know the likes and dislikes of many students in our classroom. We know what he or she likes and what, how is their community, and there are many aspects that we really know. But when I was thinking more about it, I mean, do we really know the micro level academic learning gaps of each child in my classroom? Am I really addressing it? Of course I'm doing differentiation, of course I'm planning for many things, but do I really have this information? And I was also thinking to scale this up. So like I need to sit with a kid for half an hour to understand that kid better and to know what he or she really wants. But if I want to know this for the whole classroom, if I want to know this for the whole city, if I want to know this for the whole state, obviously you need to do something better. And me coming from a technology background, I was thinking about this, and this is Sibi. He was working with Amazon. So I was talking to him about this, and he came up with this idea. He was working on a similar thing in Amazon, and he came up with this idea of building something like this. I mean, there was one thing that in the start of it that stuck us. Like, hope should not be a best strategy. And inspiration has a shelf life of 7 days. Obviously, there should be passion behind what we do, and that should be a motivating factor, and you need to be inspired to do many things. But you cannot go say that, okay, hope is my strategy, and I'm going to achieve everything with hope, or I'm going to, maybe it's a bit controversial of what I'm saying today, but that was something that stayed with me. That was something that we were discussing about it, and how you need to have a plan, how you need to have a strategy to tackle this, and in some of these aspects. Entrepreneurs, even there were a set of 8 entrepreneurs who were there. Entrepreneurs, the ideas were, most people are working in school management committees where they're trying to empower the parents. Some of them are working with life skills or other alternate educations on how to empower these kids. Some of them are working with data, and we were trying to solve this through technology. So everyone has their own story. Everyone's inspiration has come from their own story. Like how, I faced this problem in classroom. Everyone from their past experiences or what they have seen in the classroom, they have tried to form their problem statement, form the thing that they want to do from their own past experiences and the thing that they have faced in the classroom. But we were also discussing if that is good enough. If the problem that you face, if that is good enough for you to take it up and solve it at scale, right? So there's a thing called painkillers and vitamins. So there are many solutions that can be termed as painkillers, right? There's a problem and we are going to address this problem. There are other solutions which can be termed as vitamins. Vitamins is like a gain actually. There's a solution, but what we are providing is a value add to it. What we are providing is a value add. And so yeah, so most entrepreneurs come with their own past experiences and they form the problem statement. But what we need to be doing is we need to also talk to different people. Like I was Soumya Jain from I Teach Fellowship and I Teach Schools. Soumya is running this I Teach. It's a PPP model in Pune where they have a set of high schools and they are running the schools. They basically take care of the training, recruitment, and supply for the teachers. Soumya was talking about how they went about identifying this problem by talking to all these HMs, by taking surveys and understanding. They went and asked, right? So what is the problem that you're facing with teachers? And they got many responses from these teachers, from these HMs. And they also asked, how much are you willing to pay if I train your teachers? And they got a response. But then they identified that the problem is not with training itself, the problem is with recruiting the teachers itself. So I would say, like, if we are trying to solve a problem, right? I mean, if you want to talk to multiple stakeholders possible, as many people as possible, try to talk to them and understand this problem, and then go to solving this if you want to jump into. Madhu Shalini, who was an IAS officer. She was an IAS officer for 5 years. She's from Chennai, Anna University. She was a gold medalist in Anna University. She was talking about lean principles and how to fail fast and how to experiment, how to fail fast and how to grow better. So she was saying about shipping fast versus building a perfect product. So she was saying, if you have something in mind, try it out, try it with a set of people, see if it is working. If it's working, improve upon it and go about it. Don't go about building a very perfect product that's up to the end and then going to the market and then feeling that it's not something that's going to work out or nothing. And so, I mean, there was also a quote, like how to stay lean and not overcomplicate things, and how to keep things very simple, right? So, if one programmer can build something in 1 month, three programmers can build it in 3 months, right? So that's something that they used to talk in Amazon. If one programmer can build something in 1 month, 3 programmers will take 3 months to build the same thing. So how to keep things simple and how to approach things simple and not overcomplicate things, and how to stay lean. So that was something that we were talking about. And there was Aniket, who was a Teach for India fellow, who built a for-profit organization called Hak Darshak. What Hak Darshak does is, basically they work with below poverty line people, and they, through a set of questionnaires, they identify some relevant government. So they identify some relevant government schemes for those people and they try to help them. So he was talking about, after the fellowship he took a break. For 5 years he was not associated with Teach for India at all. There was only one point of contact with him within Teach for India. He traveled the length and breadth of the country and tried to identify the problem. He was also trying to see, he approached, now he has a funding of 10 or 15 crores from Tata Trust right now. But to get that funding, he literally met, put it inside, just press the button. Yeah. Like 206 times he met Tata people. So he identified that, guys, and start thinking from an organization point of view. Think of a BTCP as your own organization or your own startup, and how you will approach this. It's not just about doing BTCP and creating or solving this lowest problem. It's about think of it as your own startup and how you will approach this.